Today we're taking a look at the insanely difficult and frustrating drop that happened today, which was Destined Rivals. We finally got it on the Pokemon Center, and it was pretty much impossible to get. This is not a new story. It's been the same way for the past few product drops. We got the UPC and the Lilies Tournament Collection last week, which lasted for a few moments and had specialized links that you required to actually be able to access those products. If you're lucky enough to go through the Twitter link for the UPC and then skip the queue or get very quickly through the queue, could have gotten the product. But it was pretty much impossible. Even if you added it to cart, it wasn't a guarantee. That happened to me. I was trying to get it and the cart just wouldn't let me purchase, so it was a completely terrible experience. Destin Rivals happened today. Product dropped for around, I would say, an hour to an hour and a half for the PC ETBs, where I kept hearing once in a while some people saying they managed to get it. I personally was able to get a booster box and a PC ETB, but that was complete sheer dumb luck, to put it bluntly. I was in the right place at the right time, found out it was going live and got it. If you are at work, if you are at school, if you're doing something anywhere away from your computer, there's pretty much no way you can find out. And after about 15 to 20 minutes, it was impossible to get through the queue. It took absolutely forever. So it's completely problematic, and hopefully there will be a resolution soon. Also, before we begin talking about the actual new products we've seen, I want to let you all know about today's sponsor. Sleeved is a Discord server dedicated to helping collectors and investors acquire Pokemon products. You'll receive real-time restock alerts with their comprehensive monitoring system. Say you're looking to pick up some sealed prismatic evolutions, you can take a look at their Discord server with the same name and you'll see various retailer restock alerts. You can also see notifications for specific stores, and they even have investment chats and a bunch of other channels to engage with the community and learn more about Pokemon investing. The best part is it's free, so check out the link in the description if you're interested. Back to the video. I also want to talk about today the new information and the new sort of products that we've seen. So we actually, for once, in terms of Elite Trainer boxes, have two different artworks. The PC ETB and the Pokemon Center ETB and the regular ETB actually look different. This has been something that we have not seen since Sword and Shield. The thing about ETBs from Sword and Shield is they had completely different artworks. So I'll put up the examples right here. If you take a look at Fusion Strike or even Lost Origin, they had completely different artworks. When it came to Scarlet and Violet, however, the trend changed. We did finally get promo cards in every single ETB and Pokemon Center exclusive promos. But the thing was, we did not get different artworks. It would just say Pokemon Center on the box and it wasn't really distinguishable. So if you have it in your collection in the background, chances are people won't even notice it. Fast forward to Destin Rivals and we actually have a different look here. The Pokemon Center version has a red background instead of the black. Again, not something substantial, but it's at least noticeable where you can identify it separately. We also got ourselves the Build and Battle promos, which look fantastic. I think these are the best Build and Battle promos we've gotten in the entirety of Scarlet and Violet. So we have Team Rocket's Tyranitar, Team Rocket's Mimikyu, we have Ethan's Typhlosion, and we also have Misty's Gyarados. I was hoping for a Misty's Gyarados SIR or Art Rare, but it leaves me wondering what we're actually going to see in Rocket. Like, there are some insane things happening in Destin Rivals already. As you can see on Heatwave Arena, these are the cards in the first half, and basically what Pokemon's done is they've kind of turned it into a battle in a sense. Rival Destinies is basically good guys versus bad guys, Rocket versus stereotypical heroic characters in the anime, which is basically like Misty, Cynthia, Ethan, which is basically the main male character from the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Gen 2 games, right? So in this set, we have things like the Cynthia's Garchomp, Ethan's Ho-Oh, Misty's Psyduck. We have a bunch of other cards here, like in terms of art rares, we have Ethan's Typhlosion. There's also a Lapras down here, Cynthia's Roserade, a lot of beautiful ones, really gorgeous ones. But we have found out now that there are going to be 11 Pokemon SIRs. So we only have 4 right now in Heatwave Arena, and that's going to be these two up here. So we only have 3 Pokemon SIRs. So the rest are coming in Rocket? That's pretty shocking. Now, this could be sort of information that might change and it might actually be inclusive of trainers. Pretty much know there's going to be a Rocket's Mewtwo. That's pretty much a given, having seen the ETB art and a lot of other things. In terms of like historically, there's a Rocket's Mewtwo, we have a Rocket's Mewtwo EX in the set, so there's a lot that sort of alludes to that. But I feel like there's a decent chance that there might be some other revisits, because there is the nostalgia factors that's kind of being tapped in. So we might see cards like the Rocket Zapdos. Maybe some of the dark Pokemon will be turned into Rocket's Pokemon, such as Blastoise or Charizard. Although I think Charizard might be a little less likely because we've seen quite a few Charizard cards and SIRs already. So maybe Blastoise, maybe Venusaur. I really think that the possibilities are endless. Rockets Raichu, that's another one that could definitely happen. There are a lot of beautiful cards that we have the potential to see, and this set is going to be absolutely insane. I am pretty disappointed that the Pokemon Center drop was so inaccessible because the main page didn't display until pretty much everything was sold out. The Pokemon Center ETBs were there for a longer period of time, but booster boxes sold out in 15 minutes or so, as far as I could tell, which is such a shame, and I don't think I'll be opening a single pack of this set in Japanese or in English because it's just ridiculously hard. These two products will just go into my collection, and well, we'll just see how it goes, but not looking forward to seeing what the pre-release prices are on a lot of the LGSs and where the prices are going to be going in general, how accessible they'll be in terms of big box stores. It's not looking good. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this set, whether you're going to open it, if you were able to get your hands on anything in terms of the pre-orders. I'd love to hear it. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.